Okay, my lovelies, we're going to start standing up today because it's too cold for bums on floors. So, just stand however you're comfortable. Have a little rock from side to side. And then just bring your feet so they're kind of hip distance apart. Plant them down. Come to stillness. Press down into your big toe. Press down into all of your other individual little toes. And really feel all four corners of your foot grounding down into the mat. And then if you're comfortable, I want you to just close your eyes. And as you come into stillness, just feel yourself connecting just with the floor beneath you, with the ground beneath you. So I think we're tripping. Just feeling yourself connecting through your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. And just have a little check-in with how you're feeling this morning, how you're feeling in your breath, how you're feeling in your mind, and how you're feeling in your body. We're going to bring all of our awareness up to the crown of our head. We come down over our forehead, our eyes are just gently closed. We can feel softness in our cheeks, our breath gently coming in and out through our nostrils. And have your teeth so they're parted, you're not clenching in the jaw. You can feel that softness, feel the roof of your mouth, feel your top jaw, your bottom jaw, tongue resting gently, no stress anywhere down the neck, your shoulders. And feel like your shoulders are pulling down with gravity away from your ears. Feel your spine lengthening and your arms just hanging down from your shoulders. Fingers resting, no tension anywhere. And make sure that you're standing evenly from top to bottom, from left to right. You can feel the weight pressing down. Your hips are even. And you can feel the lengthening in your thighs, softness in the knees. And pressing all the way down into your heels, the ball of your feet, and then all of your toes. Good. I want you to place even your left hand on your belly, your right hand on your heart, just keeping your eyes closed. I want you to just connect here. As you're naturally breathing, you can feel a gentle little rise with your belly, rise with your chest. And as you gently breathe out, you can feel them fall down. We're going to start to lengthen our breath. So as we're breathing, we expand our belly, feel it blowing up like a balloon. Draw that breath all the way up into the chest. You get that rise on the collarbones. And then you exhale through the nose and everything comes out again. And again, nice long, slow breath in, drawing that breath all the way in. Don't lift in the shoulders, just open out in the heart space and then exhale through the nose and everything out again. Good. Now I want you to continue breathing like this at the length of your breath. So a lovely, long, slow inhale. Filling yourself up with air, with energy, with prana that we're pulling from all around us. And then as we exhale, we allow our body to soften. And we're exhaling out any stress, any tension, any tiredness that we're holding on to in our body. So focus on drawing in energy from all around you, expanding your body with your breath. And then as you're exhaling out, you're letting go. Letting go of tension, letting go of stress, letting go of tiredness. Lovely. We're going to do 2 more breaths like this. And then you're going to gently just open your eyes, bringing your gaze forwards, and just bringing your hands down next to you. Good. We're going to roll through those shoulders. Exhaling down. And again, deep breath in, still expanding that belly. Roll all the way through. Draw those shoulder blades back together and down. And again, really lift all the way up. Take the circles a little bit bigger with each go. And then we inhale, lift the arms round, circle back round. Good. And again, nice long breaths. Exhale and open. And again, deep breath in. We're going to hold it back. Drawing with cactus arms, so open out in the chest. Inhale and lift up, look up. Exhale, pull down, bring those elbows in, just tuck them in behind, bending the arms. Good. And again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck those in. Good. One more time. Inhale. lift up, look up. Exhale, tuck those in. You're going to bring your left hand down to your left hip and straighten your right arm up. You're going to gently lift up and over down the right side of the body, but keep the weight even in your feet. So don't lean over, don't collapse into one hip. Feel that stretch all the way from your right ankle all the way up to the tips of your fingers. Good, nice long breath in here and exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, stretch up, exhale and come back. Both arms come up, stretch all the way up, look up. Cactus arms, pull down, tuck the elbows. Good, bring your right hand down to your hip, take your left arm up, we're going to gently lean over to the other side. Good, weight even in both of your feet, lengthening through the body. Wonderful. One more breath in here, lengthening all the way from the heel to the tips of the fingers. And then we exhale and bring that back. Good. Now just keep your hands on your waist. I want you to have some softness in the knees and very gently just start to rock from side to side. So as you do this, you might find that you're bending one knee. Don't twist in the knee, so we're just gently twisting here. Good. And then we're going to hold our legs strong and twist just from the waist. So you're going to turn and look over your left shoulder and you're going to hold it here. So draw your left elbow back, your right elbow forwards, but keep your hips forward, that's it. Good. Feel that twist in the waist. And then gently rock side to side again. So just gently come side to side. We're just easing up in our spine, waking up our spine. And then we're going to hold it over on the right this time. We hold it round here. Pulling back with that right elbow, pulling the left elbow forwards. Good, nice deep breath here. And exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, bring that back to the centre, hands come down to the side. Take a deep breath in, stretch all the way up. Palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Good, now actively press into your palms here. I want you to take a deep breath in, push up and look up. And then as you exhale, bring your palms down, bring your chin to your chest. Good, inhale up to the centre and then turn to the left. Gently bringing your left elbow back, your right elbow forwards. Inhale back to the centre, gently turn to the right. Good. Inhale back to the centre and hold it here. We're going to do that again. We inhale, we push up and look up. Exhale, bring the palms down, bring the chin to the chest. Good. Inhale up to the centre, turn to the left, gently bring that elbow back. Inhale back to the centre, gently turn to the right. Good. And again, inhale to the centre and hold it here. You're going to lace your fingers together. Bring your palms to face you and then push away with the arms while dropping your shoulders down. Now you're holding that imaginary beach ball, so try and bend in the elbows a little bit and really get some tension there. Good. Feel that lovely stretch in the top of your shoulders. Nice deep breath in here and exhale. Good. Now we're going to lift this all the way up. Keep the arms round and exhale, relax the shoulders down. Good. Inhale, push the palms up towards the ceiling, lengthen. And then exhale and bring your hands down, place them on your lower back. So as you press into your palms here, I want you to really push your back into your hands into your back, and then roll your shoulders back and down. I'm going to squeeze my elbows back together, and as I do that, if I want, I can gently open my heart space up towards the ceiling, but without taking my knees or my hips forward. So I engage in the core, I open across the chest, and I'm using my hands for support. Good, nice long breath in here, and then exhale. Good, hands are going to come on the front of the thighs. Take a deep breath in here, and then as we exhale, we're going to gently fold forward. So we press into our toes, we allow our hands to come down. And then when we get halfway, we can let our arms come down towards the floor. You can bend your knees if you need to, relaxing your head, relaxing your legs, you're relaxing your arms. And just let it dangle down from the shoulders. Doesn't matter whether you're touching the floor or not. And press down into each individual little toe. Each toe, the ball of the foot and the heel. Good, take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. knees, scoop your arms all the way up, come up to standing, press into the feet, palms come together, exhale down in front of the body. Good, we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to push our arms all the way up, stretch up towards the ceiling. We're going to fold forwards, lengthening with the arms, hinging from the hips, letting everything come down. Have a little dangle here, letting the crown of the head come down towards the floor. Bending your knees as you need to, taking off any strain in your lower back. Good, take another deep breath in here and exhale. Good, we're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to bend your knees, place your hands on the floor and step back and come down onto your knees. So let one leg go back and then the other. And then come into a tabletop position. So we're going to be on all fours. You're going to gently rock backwards and forwards here. Just grip with those fingertips. Just take a minute here just to find the right position. And then come to stillness in the centre, straightening those arms, pressing into the tops of your feet at the back and keeping your neck in line with your spine. So looking down at the space between your thumbs. A little cat-cow here. So as I inhale, I allow my belly to drop down. I gently lift up in the hip bones and I look forwards. And then as I exhale, I tuck underneath, I tuck my chin to my chest, draw up in the belly, press the floor away. And again, inhale, come forwards, lengthening all the way through the front. Wonderful. Exhale, tuck underneath, chin to the chest, rounding all the way through. Now you're going to carry on doing this at the length of your breath. Now you can keep it static and really isolate the movement, or if you'd like it a little bit more fluid this morning, you can push yourself back as you round through the back. And then you can scoop yourself forwards, arching through. Good. Now remember, you can just hold it still and do it in a static position, or if you'd like a little bit more of a fluid movement this morning, just find what feels nice for you. We're waking up through the spine, waking up through the hips, listening to our body and just moving with our breath. Good, we're going to do this one more time. And then you're gently just going to hold your tabletop position here. You're going to take your knees wider than your hips and just bring your toes together. And from there, you're going to gently start to walk yourself backwards, bringing your bottom down towards your heels. Now, you can have a little rock from side to side, ease yourself into it gradually, and then you can bring your forearms down to the mat. Now, again, finding where it feels right for you. You can stack your hands and bring your head to your hands. You can place your hands flat and bring your head there, or you can bring your head all the way down to the mat. I want you to focus on really pushing those hips back towards your heels. Feel that opening across your lower back as you're breathing in and still expanding in the belly. Feel that lengthening all the way up the spine as you're breathing in, and then as you exhale, feel everything soften. Pull those shoulders down away from your ears. You're fully supported by the floor here. You can completely give in. Allow your body to rest. And this is child's pose, and if at any point we're doing anything throughout today's class and you feel like you want a little rest, or it's not comfortable, or your wrists are hurting, you can always come back to this lovely position. Lovely. We're going to press our hands into the floor. We're going to gently bring ourselves all the way up. And then from here, we're going to come back to our tabletop position. So I want you to press into those fingertips, press into the tops of the feet, draw up in that belly and start with a nice flat back here. Okay, we're going to take our right leg straight out behind. And as I take it out behind, I press down into the top of my left foot. Now, draw up in that belly, keep those arms nice and straight, and have your toes so they're going down towards the floor. Good. Now make sure you're not collapsing on that left hip. Keep lifting here. We're going to hold for one more breath, and then we exhale and we bring that down. Good. Same on the other side. Take your left leg straight out. Press down into your right foot for support. Toes are going down. We're not opening in the hip. Push away with that heel. Drawing up in the belly. Arms are nice and straight. We're going to hold for one more breath. and then we gently bring that down. Good, same on the right. Take it out. We're going to hold for 2 breaths. Exhale. Let's breathe in again. Exhale and down. Opposite side. Lengthen it all the way out. Draw up in that core. Keep your gaze down. One more breath. Exhale and down. Lovely. Hold it here. You're going to push your bottom back towards your heels. This time with your knees together in a child's pose. And again, you can bring your arms back, take tension out of your neck. You can bring your head down to your hands. You can bring it down to the floor, wherever's more comfortable for you. But do really focus on lengthening those shoulders away from your ears and down your spine, pulling those shoulder blades back. We take another deep breath in, and then we exhale. Good, and again, now slide your hands forwards. This time we want our wrists in front of our shoulders. So we take our hands a little bit further forwards and gently just rock into it backwards and forwards and then tuck your toes. Now we're starting to get ready to come up into our downward dog. If at any point when we're in our downward dog it's a bit much or your wrists hurt, come down onto your knees. So tucking those toes, we're going to hold it here and then we start to lift our knees, and as we do that we press into the hands, allowing our head to drop between our elbows and then gently just lowering our heels down towards the floor. Now if anyone still has socks on, be careful like this, I've just found out it's quite slippery. So take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. And as you breathe in, you're breathing from the crown of the head all the way up to the tip of the tailbone, and then as you exhale, from the tip of the tailbone all the way down to the heels. We're going to take a deep breath in, we bring our knees down to the mat, and then from here gently walk yourself up onto your knees, lengthening through the front of the thighs, coming all the way up. Good, take a deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, side bend to the left. So bring your left hand down to your waist, your right hand comes over. And again, keep that bottom squeezed in. Inhale, come up to the centre. Exhale, over to the other side. Good. Inhale up to the centre. We're going to fold forwards. So we squeeze in the belly, gently lower down with the hands, bringing them down and then walking them back, ready for our downward dog again. So we're going to inhale from here, we lift the knees, we take the tailbone high. Good. Now allow that head to fully drop down and open out in those shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Lovely. Let's walk our feet up towards the front of the mat and come into a little forward dangle. Just letting the feet come up. Bending the knees as you need to, letting the arms and the head hang down towards the floor. And then we press into our feet, we scoop all the way up, come up to standing. Palms come together, you're right there. Exhale down in front of the body. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. You're going to lean over to the left, pulling away with those fingertips, lengthening through the body. Inhale up to the centre. Exhale over to the other side. Lovely. Inhale up to the centre. Let's fold forwards, reaching with the arms, lengthening through the spine, letting everything come down towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Good. We're going to bend our knees, plant our hands. You're going to take your left leg out behind and then drop your left knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Your right knee is bent and your knees over your ankle. If it's not quite there, grab hold of the back, give it a little shove. Good. We're going to draw ourselves all the way up for our low lunge. Now you can keep your hands on your knee or you can lift your arms all the way up, stretching up through the spine, and then we relax our shoulders down. Good. Now to keep our balance here, we press everything down. We squeeze everything in. Good. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. Now inhale, bring the palms together. Exhale down in front of the body. Take another deep breath in here, and then we're going to turn to the right. So you're turning towards your bent knee, adding a twist from the waist. Good. Nice long breath in here. And exhale. left hand next to your right foot. Your right hand is going to slide up your calf. You're going to start to turn and look to the right. It goes past your chest, and you can either keep your hand on your shoulder or you can lift it all the way up towards the ceiling. Pressing everything down, drawing everything in, and making sure that right knee isn't coming out to the side, keeping that pulled in. Take a nice long breath here and exhale. Good, let's inhale, stretch up with that hand. As we exhale, bring it down. Planting both hands down, we're going to tuck our toes on the left and we're going to step back into a downward dog. So we lift up our left knee and then we draw our right foot through, lining up in the toes, lowering the heels, pressing into the hands. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good. And again, deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Walk up to the front of the mat, coming into a little dangle, just as we did before. Bending your knees as you need to, allowing everything to fall down towards the floor, allowing the crown of the head to come down. And then we take a deep breath in, bending our knees, scooping our arms all the way up, engaging the core. Palms come together. Exhale down in front of the body. Good. Inhale, push up, look up. Cactus arms, tuck the elbows. And again, inhale, push up, look up. Exhale, cactus arms. Wonderful. This time we're going to fold forward. So we inhale, come up. Exhale and fold forwards, reaching with the arms, bending your knees as you need to, crown of the head down towards the floor. Lovely. Just take a moment here, enjoying your little dangle, letting everything relax down and really grounding into those toes. Good. We're going to bend our knees as we breathe in, plant our hands, and this time we take our right leg all the way back, dropping the right knee down, top of the foot on the mat. Take a moment just to line up your front knee with your front ankle, and then gently just bring yourself up onto your front leg, or lift your arms all the way up for your low lunge. Now remember, press into the top of that right foot at the back. Squeeze everything down, tuck everything in, press everything together. How we should go through life, obviously. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. Good, and again, deep breath in, palms come together, exhale down in front of the body. Really actively press into those palms as we lengthen with our breath. We're going to turn to the left. So you draw that left elbow back, that right elbow forwards, coming into a twist. Still pressing everything down, still drawing everything in. Good, inhale, come together to the centre, hold it here. We're going to inhale, lengthen up. And then exhale and fold forwards. Good. Now keep your right hand down on the floor. Slide your left hand up your calf, past your knee, past your chest. We twist up towards the ceiling, lengthening all the way up. Or you can keep your hand on your shoulder. Now, draw that left knee in. Press everything down. And don't let your tummy just collapse on that thigh. We want to lift up and lengthen through the spine. We hold for one more breath, and then we exhale and bring that down. Lovely. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. Get ready to step back into our downward dog again. So we lift up that right leg, draw our left leg through, and take a moment here. Good. Nice deep breath in, and exhale. Lovely, and again, deep breath in, and exhale. Let's walk to the front of the mat, stepping all the way up, planting down into the feet, bending your knees as you need to. We're going to take a deep breath in, scoop our arms all the way up, use those lovely big muscles in our legs to come up, palms come together, exhale down in front of the body. Good, deep breath in, stretch up. You're going to take your arms wide out to the side. Good, relax those shoulders down. You're going to press down into your feet. You're going to take your right arm underneath your left arm, cross at the elbows, and then bring your palms or the backs of your hands together. I know. Sorry, I like doing this when I'm a new person, because everyone's like, I don't know what she's doing. That's it, perfect. Okay, now, as you lift up here, we'll feel it across your back. Take a nice deep breath in, keep that bottom tucked underneath, good. Now, if you want to increase this, if you gently lift up your elbows slightly, you get a nice stretch in the top of your back. Well, I think it's a nice stretch. Take a deep breath in, and exhale. Good, inhale, release the arms, take them out wide. Good, give me a little circle. Exhale and round. This time we're going to take our left arm underneath our right arm, cross at the elbows, and then either bring the backs of your hands or your palms together. Good. Helpfully you can't then see me when you're doing that either. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Good. Relax those shoulders down. Just feel it across the back. And again, deep breath in here. And exhale. Good. Take the arms wide as we breathe in. Exhale, relax. Give me a circle. Exhale and down. Good. Bring your hands to the side. You're going to lift all the way up. Exhale out to the side. Good. You're going to step back with your left foot, but then we're going to turn for a warrior two. So I bring the foot back, and then I drop my heel in and I turn towards the left side of my mat. So my left foot is going across the mat. My right foot is forwards with my knee bent. You can go a little bit wider than that. That's it. Now, feel the strength in those arms. Keep pressing into that outer edge of your back foot. And we tuck the bottom in, we engage the core. Wonderful. Have a little look down at that front knee. Make sure it's pointing towards your toes. It will want to wander towards the arch of your feet, so you want to open out in the hips. Good. Nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Now, bring your left hand down to your left thigh at the back and turn your right palm over. We're going to reverse our warrior. So I'm going to hold my legs as they are, but I'm going to reach my arm forwards and then lengthen it up towards the ceiling, following the fingertips with my gaze. I open my heart space up as I'm sliding my left hand down my back leg, lengthening all the way through. Good. Nice deep breath here. And exhale. Wonderful. Hold it here. Feel the strength. It might feel a little bit tighter breathing. Your right knee stays bent and make sure that weight is even between your front and your back leg. Good. On your next breath in, come forwards, back into your warrior two, taking both arms out, and then relax it here. Good. Nice deep breath in and exhale. I want you to bring both hands behind you, and as you do that, turn your chest to face me, the short edge of the mat. Linking your hands together, roll your shoulders back and down. Now you can keep your hands touching your base of your back if that's enough for you. Just squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want a slightly deeper stretch, you take those arms away from your bottom and you straighten them. Now the legs stay as they are. And you can gently bring your chest down, looking down towards your toes. Remember, you have the option to keep your hands on your bottom. Good. Nice deep breath in. Draw up in that core. And exhale. Now we're going to use those arms to pull us up. Press into those feet. Deep breath in. Come up. Exhale and relax. Scoot both arms around to the front. Relax the shoulders down. Step up to the front of the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Arms out to the side. Right arm under left arm. Back into our eagle arms. We bring our hands together or the backs of our hands together. Take a deep breath in here. Lengthen through your spine. And exhale. And again, inhale. Take the arms out. Exhale here. Give me a circle. Exhale and down. Left arm comes under right arm. Cross at the elbows. Bring the backs of your hands or your palms together. Take a deep breath in here. Keep that bottom tucked under. Good. We're going to inhale as we lengthen out to the side. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Give me a circle. Exhale, hold them out. Good. We're going to step back with our right leg this time. You're then going to drop your heel in and turn your chest to face the right edge of your mat. Bending your left knee, looking towards your left fingertips. Remember, we're tucking everything in. We don't want to arch on the back here. Engaging our belly. Having a little look at that front knee.
Mirroring you.
Yeah. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Feel the strength. We press everything down. You can feel it down the outer side of your back leg. You can feel the strength in your thigh at the front. Good. Nice deep breath here. And exhale. Lovely. Let's bring both of those hands behind us. Clasp them together, thumbs on the base of your spine. You're going to bring your chest towards me. You're going to roll those shoulders back and down. Now you can stay here if that's enough. If you want it slightly deeper, you can lengthen the arms away from your body. You can even stay here. Again, if you want it a little bit deeper, I do like to give you options. You can bring your chest down so it's parallel to the floor, lifting the arms up. Good, pressing down into the feet and really focus on the core. Draw up in that belly. The strength in both feet, gripping with those toes. Good, let's use those arms to pull us up. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Let's bring our arms all the way up for a warrior one. And exhale here. Good, we're going to inhale, step up, palms together, exhaling down. Whose arms are aching? Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, let's bring those down. Okay, give me a little rotate round. Now, we're going to do a little bit of balancing work before we come down onto the floor. So if anyone wants to subtly edge over towards something that they can hold on to, I will not be offended. We need don't need to absolutely stand. You can grab a chair or if you just stand there and hold on to that bit. Now remember, a lot of balancing is the mental side of it. So when you've got a chair there, you're like the world's perfect balancer. As soon as it's not there, you're not. Whether you hold on to it or not, completely up to you. Also, if you hold on to something, you're not working everything else any less. You just look a little less silly when you fall over. In saying that, I think I'll get a chair, just for demonstration purposes, obviously. Okay, so, first of all, I'm not going to give left and right. Whatever you've got nearest you, your leg furthest away, so depending on what side you are, I want you to just lift up that knee. Now, you sort of want to collapse on that hip a little bit. Don't. Straighten up. Squeeze your bottom underneath and press down into those toes. Now, I've got a little bit of softness in this knee, so I'm not locking it backwards, and I can feel the strength all the way up my body. I can feel it in my bum, I can feel it here, I can even feel it in the leg that I'm holding up. Good. So, you're engaging your core, you're lengthening. This is what it feels like. The whole of your body is engaged in your balancing. Good. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale and just gently lower. Give it a little wiggle in the hips, because remember, we want to lengthen up out of that hip. Just going to do the same with the other leg. So, the leg closest to whatever you're holding. Just lift it all the way up, so hip height. And we want this leg strong as well. So we're not just letting it dangle, that leg is strong. I lengthen up through the other leg, squeeze the bottom underneath, tighten your belly. Good. So the whole of your body is working here, whether you're holding on to something or not. You're grounding down to your big toe, all of your other toes, the ball of your foot. You can feel it in the thigh, the softness in the knee when you start to go a little bit wobbly. Press down into all four corners of the foot. Good. Keep that belly engaged. We hold for one more breath, and then we exhale and we gently lower down. Good. Give it a little wiggle. Nice. Back to the first leg. So, this time, roll your shoulders back and down. Tuck that bottom underneath. Engage your core. Lift up in the leg. Nice and strong here. Good. Perfect. Now, you're going to hold the knee in line with your hip, or wherever it is, and you're going to kick out the lower part of your leg. So as I kick it out, I'm going to flex, and then I bring it back. So look at the foot, it's at a right angle. Good. Now, as you do this, don't collapse onto the other leg, keep lengthening, keep the bottom tucked under. Good, lengthen, Perfect. Very strengthening. Good. Grip with those toes. One more. Hold. Gently lower that down. Good. Give it a wobble even. Same on the other side. We're going to lift that all the way up. Hold it strong. Engage the core, lengthen. And like I said, whether you're holding on to something or not, you can still feel this working. That's just a little bit of help. You're going to kick out. You're going to come back. Good. Kick out. Excellent. Come back. Pushing away so this leg is active. And think about where you can feel it. You can't just feel it in the leg you're standing on. You can feel it in your bum. You can feel it in your belly. You can feel it in this leg as well. I didn't count on the other side, so let's do 2 more. One more. Good. Relax that down. Okay, we're good at the balancing today. Take a deep breath in. Lift up on those heels. Exhaling down. And again, lift up on those heels. Press into the feet. The heels want to go out. Exhaling down. We're going to lift up and hold. Again, you can hold on a bit if you want to. So, as your feet sort of want to go out like that and you start to go wobbly, press into those big toes. Little bit of softness in the knees. Squeeze your bottom underneath. Squeeze the belly. Good. And the trick is on this, the higher you lift your heels, I find it easier because you're going straight up. If you just lift them a little bit, then you're kind of balancing there. Good. Gently come down. Okay. You're going to lift up whichever foot you want, because I've given up the lefts and rights now. Just come up onto your toes. We're going to come into a little baby tree. So we're just going to open our knee out to the side and we're going to rest our heel just above our ankle. Now just notice how this feels. You've got a hip opener here, but you're lengthening through this leg. Remember we have our emergency balancing aid. Now, if you want, you can lift this foot up, and as you lift it up, you don't just hold it here and then try and balance. You press that foot into the calf, and you press that calf into the foot. So I've got a real connection here, and then I'm gripping down with those toes. I'm also squeezing my bottom underneath and the belly. Remember we have our emergency thing here too. So this is how it should feel. Forget the balancing side of it. Feel the pressure of the foot. Feel the opening in the hip. The lengthening through your straight leg. Really press down with those toes. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling lower. We're going to do one more on the other side, a little bit wonky. So the trick is find that good base position. Press down into all of your toes, the ball of your foot. You're going to gently come up, lengthening through, squeezing the bottom up, and just turning your other foot out to the side. And just prop the heel up first of all, just above your ankles. But just have your toes there, so that's already balancing. Now, we don't want to collapse in the hip, we want to lengthen. Tuck underneath, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the bottom, squeeze the belly. When you're ready, you can gently bring that foot up. And it's not about just gently having that foot there, it's making that connection. Press it in. Good. And as you press it in, you push the calf into the foot into the calf. Good. Perfect. Now, again, notice how this feels in your whole body. You're lengthening up, your chest is open, your core is engaged. You've got that connection in the foot and the calf. Good, nice long breath here. And exhale. Let's do one more breath. Exhaling down. Wonderful. Okay. Gently move your chair to the side if it's around. And you're going to come down onto the mat and you're going to lie on your back. to your scientific look before we do it, that's fine. When you stretch through the belt, what it does is it takes the tension out of the rest of your body. Sometimes when you're doing a hamstring stretch, you can't reach your hamstring and then your shoulders get all tight. So this is a way to ease into it. It is never about forcing the stretch, and it is never about how far you can go. It's finding wherever feels right for you today, which might be different to yesterday, might be different to next week. So all we're going to do first of all is have both of our feet flat on the floor with our knees bent. Good. And just take a moment here, just have a little wiggle. Get your hips even, get your back settled. You'll have a natural arch in your spine, that's fine. And just take a moment here to take a deep breath in, expanding that belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest. And then exhale and relax. Good. Now keep those necks and shoulders nice and soft. I'm going to bring my right knee in towards me. And I'm going to lasso, or I'm going to pull my belt around the ball of my feet. So at the base of the toes. Okay? And then I'm going to lengthen it up towards the ceiling. But I'm going to leave it loose for the moment. And just have a little wiggle around, get that belt across the ball of the foot. Good. Now, instead of gripping the belt and therefore putting tension in your arms, your shoulders have lifted, what I'd like you to do is wrap the belt around your arms and then let the weight of your arms pull the belt. So I'm not gripping it and pulling it down. I kind of just wrap my hands around and then they're just sort of hanging here. So I'm not having to do anything. And then I let my shoulders relax. I let my arms relax. Good. Can you feel the difference when you do it like that rather than grip and pull? Now, take your leg a little bit further away from you so it's on a diagonal and really focus on getting that foot and the ankle at a right angle. So push away with the heel. Now, this knee, as soon as you start to bring the leg in, might start to bend. So actually what I want is your leg as straight as possible but without locking out the knee. So make your leg nice and straight and then let the weight of your hands and your arms gently pull that tightness across the ball of your feet. And you'll start to feel a stretch in your hamstring all the way down the back of your leg. So this isn't about how deep it comes in. Now, if you're quite comfortable in the stretch here, I want you to just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can bring it in a little bit further. So just gently bring it in. Now, if that then becomes too tight, you get any twinges anywhere, or your leg shakes or wobbles, or your knee bends, just take it back out again. I want you to find the edge of your stretch, not the full-on middle or the really far away end, just the edge, and then relax. Now, also with the belt, with it pulling the foot down, you can feel your lower back, top of your bum pressing down into the mat, that's fine. And your opposite leg, so your left leg, the foot is flat on the floor. If it's comfortable for your lower back and for your hips, you can lengthen that leg out, but you must keep that leg active. So I then press my left heel down into the floor. I keep the foot at a right angle and the leg is active. So I don't just let it out and let it flop. I press it down. Now I can also feel a stretch going down the front of that hip. Good. Now take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in, if you want to increase your stretch, you can pull the leg in a little bit further, only if that feels comfortable and you can do it without bending the knee. So I want you to have a little play around, working with your breath, finding where this feels right, taking a long, slow breath in. And then as you exhale in the stillness, just notice how it feels, and imagine as you're exhaling, any tension or stress in the back of that leg is coming out with your breath. Good, and again, long, slow breath, and exhale. Lovely. You're going to ease that off slightly, and I want you to take hold of the belt. So unwind your arms. You're going to take hold of the belt with your left hand.
And you're going to take your right arm out to the side, T-shaped, so the arm is flat on the very cold floor. Now, keeping the leg nice and straight, I want you to bring your right leg across to the left side of the body while keeping it straight. Now, as soon as you do that, you will start to feel a stretch in your bum cheek, in your outer thigh. Be very careful not to overdo it. Make sure you're not getting too much of a stretch down your sciatic nerve to the side of your spine. So, your right arm is anchoring you down. You're gently bringing this leg across the body. Now, I've got a bit of an issue with my hip at the moment, so I can't actually take it very far. So, you want to take it to where it feels right for you. So, the leg is straight and you're bringing it across to the left side of the body. Good. Nice long breath in here. And exhale. And again, doesn't have to be a big movement. Notice where you feel that tightness. And focus on your exhale, easing you into this, taking that tightness, that stress away from your body. Good. We're going to hold here for one more breath. And then as we exhale, we gently bring that back to the centre. You're going to bring your other leg up to join it. So both of your feet there, take a moment to just wiggle the belt around, just finding it across the other foot. And then when you've got it across the ball of the other foot, bring your right leg down, place your foot flat on the floor with your knee bent to begin with. Now, as we did before, I want you to wrap this around your arms. So just get some tension by wrapping it round, and then let your arms hang down from the leg. Take the leg a little bit further away from you, so it's at like 45 degrees or something. Push away with the heel, get the leg as straight as possible. And just find the edge of that stretch. Pushing away with that heel. And then, once you've found the edge of the stretch, just notice how it feels there. Soften as you breathe out. If you want to increase it slightly, you can bring it in a little bit further. If it does feel tight or you start to find that you're bending your knee, then just relax it off slightly. You also have the option to take your right leg out so your heel is down on the floor and you're lengthening through that opposite leg, keeping that active. Good. And again, we are breathing in and exhaling. And on your exhale, notice if it softens at all. Notice if it eases off. If it does, you can gently bring it in a bit further, as long as you can keep it straight. But remember, this isn't about how far back you get. It's about relaxing into it, finding the edge of your stretch and working with your breath to gently ease. Good. We're going to hold for 2 more breaths. Long, slow breaths in, long, slow breaths out. Lovely. You're going to gently release the belt off slightly. Take hold of the belt with your right hand. Take your left arm T-shaped out on the floor to the side. And then from there, pressing down into your right heel, the leg is active. Pushing away with your left heel, also active. You gently bring this across the body. So keeping the leg straight, you bring it across to the opposite side of the body. Making sure you're keeping your left hip down, your right hip down, keeping your shoulders down. Good, nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good, and again, easing it off if it's uncomfortable and just easing back into it, finding where it feels right for you. Good, take a nice long breath in here and exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, bring that back to the centre. You're going to bring your opposite foot up to join it. Now, I want a gap of about 2 centimetres between your feet. So you're pushing your feet out towards the edge of the belt and making sure they're not touching. So you're pressing the outer edges of your legs out. Feet are flat to the ceiling, lower back is pressed down into the mat, And then I want you to gently pull your shoulders up off the floor. So as I pull up, as if I was going to put my forehead on my knees, I lengthen all the way up, pushing my heels up. And then as I exhale, I bend my knees, bring the feet down one at a time, gently place the belt to one side, and then lengthen both of your legs out. Bring your hands to the side of the body. Point your toes and take a deep breath in, stretching all the way up. And then exhale and bring them down. And again, take a nice deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale and down. Lovely. We are going to start to come into our Shavasana. So if you need to grab any socks, blankets, jumpers, now is a good time. Should start this a bit earlier in the winter as it takes everyone 20 minutes to get dressed again. So I want you to find your comfortable position here. And remember, as much as I say Shavasana is lying on your back in the corpse pose, actually it's whatever position is comfortable for you as we go through our relaxation. So that might be having your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Just do try and rest your knees together though, so you're not holding your legs there. You can allow them to prop up next to each other. It might be lying on your side. Might be lying on your tummy, whatever's more comfortable for you. The most important thing, I want you to make sure that you're in a position that you can lie in stillness for a few moments, as we just allow our body and our mind now to just settle after today's practice. So feel your mind come into stillness. There is nothing you need to do in this moment. There is nothing you need to think about. Nothing you need to do. Our body is shifting from doing into just being. And as it does that, we can allow our body to even just take over the breathing for us. We don't need to control it. We don't need to do anything. We can just let our body breathe for us. And feel yourself really start to settle in, settling into the stillness. And if you need something to focus on, just to stop your mind wandering off, just focus on the gentle rise and fall of your chest and of your belly as you gently breathe in and as you gently breathe out. And just feel the heaviness of your body sinking down into the floor. A heaviness extending down the arms to the hands. Your legs are heavy. Your whole body is just fully giving in to gravity, surrendering. And if thoughts do start to pop into your mind, just gently sweep them to the side, keeping your mind nice and clear. And I just want you to bring all of your awareness just to your heart space at the moment. Just notice the gentle rise as you breathe in of your chest, the gentle fall as you breathe out. And I want you to just follow this movement. And as you feel the breath coming in and your chest rises, notice how it's like a wave just coming into the shore. And then as you exhale, it gently flows away. So it's not two separate movements, it's one continuous, long, wave-like movement. And all of your awareness and all of your focus is just on your breath. I want you to just gently count the waves of your breath. As you inhale, 1. As you exhale, 2. And continue like this at the length of your breath, just up to 26. Just following the natural wave-like movement of your breath. Focusing on counting your breath. If you get lost, it doesn't matter, just start again. All of your awareness, all of your focus on the natural wave-like motion of your breath. You're just going to let go of that count now. It doesn't matter what number you got to. Just let go of the count and allow your body to just settle into the stillness again. I want you to bring all of your awareness to all of the points of your body that are touching the floor. Your heels, your calves, your buttocks, shoulders, backs of the arms, back of the head. I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you do that, notice that all of the points that aren't touching the floor get smaller, they get closer to the floor. Fill that space with a deep breath. And then as you exhale, relax again. You're going to start to make some other small movements in your body, just bringing your awareness back to your physical body. You can start by moving your fingers, your toes. And then I want you to listen to your body. What does your body need? Does it want a big stretch? Does it want to curl into a little ball? Does it want to just lie here and do nothing for another couple of minutes? Listen to what your body needs and answer. And then whenever you feel ready, you're going to gently roll over onto your side, just taking a moment there to notice how your body feels as you start to make bigger movements. Noticing how your energy feels as it's moving around your body with your movements, almost like little electrical currents. Keeping your eyes closed and just being aware of how you feel. And then keeping your eyes closed, you're going to slowly just push yourself up to a seated position. Allowing the crown of your head to come all the way up towards the ceiling as you open your eyes and softly bring your focus back into the room. Bring your hands to the sides of the body. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to stretch up. You're going to exhale over to the left. Down the side. Good. You're going to inhale, come up. Exhale over to the right. Good. Inhale, come up. Gently fold forwards, bring your hands down. And then inhale, come up. Cactus arms. Exhale down. Inhale, push up. This time, big sigh out the mouth. You're done, my lovelies. Thank you.